Gaming is ruining your life. I started gaming when I was 5 years old and I have practically gamed my whole life. Gaming has always been an important aspect of my life and has brought me through tough times, rainy days, and to learn my 8 times table from Minecraft. I wasn't socially adept, but I was comfortable with my life and happy. I felt at ease with my games and thought nothing of it, but as I grew older, I realized that I missed out a lot of my early life due to excessive gaming. Sure, I was good at video games, but was I really winning? I feel like gaming has made me forget about the little things basic to human life, such as relationships, personal health,
This is a crazy angle, I'll be real with you.
and even just living in a clean area. Everyone knows a typical gamer's room where it's all dirty, and I don't think that's okay. Today, I'm going to clean up my room and attempt to touch some grass, and while what I'm doing is not itself too much for a typical person, I think it's better than nothing. I want to share my journey from recovering from gaming addiction. I want to make this video because I feel like no one ever really talks about gaming addiction too much, and as gamers, I think that everyone goes through that one stage where we're always talking about that grind, and while it's good to play video games for fun, I think that sometimes we go on this autopilot mode where we just play because we have nothing to do, and that's where I think it's wrong. I feel like oftentimes in life, we're so fixated on how hard the task is going to be, so we never even try. Like, I haven't cleaned this mouse pad for like at least 6 months, and because I thought it was going to be difficult, but when I tried it, it's actually super simple, and I feel like I'm just going to do it when it gets dirty now. Also, that was such a fail. After changing, it was time to go out and touch the real world, some light. And yeah, I didn't get any recording, but I did get this new microphone for my camera, and pretty excited to open this. So honestly, I can't tell if it's working or not, so this is a test. Hello? And while I've been lashing on gaming this whole time, I don't think it's entirely a bad thing. It has created friendships, fun memories, and has helped me cope with my hardships in my life. But I think eventually we can't just run from the responsibilities of our lives, and to prioritize gaming over something that we know is better for ourselves is not okay. I remember multiple times where I would be stuck in a competitive game and my mom would say it was time for us to go, but I would make her wait until my game finished. And thinking back, that was crazy for me to prioritize a digital rank over my own mom. I think as I start to develop and understand myself more, like anything else in life, there's a balance required between gaming and typical life, because we can't just live in a digital world forever. Okay, I've finished wiping everything, but I'm trying to figure out how to organize it, cause yeah, that's a lot of stuff. So I didn't even realize I didn't even put my degree up yet. I had a good idea in my head, but I don't know what I was doing here, to be honest. I know you guys should look around your room and it's time to clean up a little, you know? A little vacuum time. It's not that bad, come on. Next thing to do probably is cleaning up my digital space. I would argue that cleaning up your digital space is just as important as your physical one. If you leave a cluttered desktop or too many distractions, you won't get any work done. And despite this, I'm still getting distracted. Next thing I want to do, because I really wanted to get around this, but I've been too lazy, is just trying to lube up my switches and my looting keyboard. I've heard it makes a pretty big difference, so let's see. After removing the keycaps, the next step was to remove the switches, and bro, this was way harder than I thought. They're like stuck in there. Dude, these things are in so tight. For those who don't know about switch anatomy, yeah, I'm a nerd. Anyways, there's a top housing, a bottom housing, a spring, and then the stem. And for this lubing job, mainly just need to touch the stem and then also the bottom housing. You know, making this keyboard has actually been pretty therapeutic because it's just me and some lube, you know, on a Saturday night. But anyways, you know, despite me being kind of an NPC. Okay, so I finally got all the switches undone, but it's so funny because these are magnetic. They like stick to each other. You just like have a whole ball. Oh! Oh my god. Yeah, those are gonna be dirty. I think doing these small steps is the right direction for me. It'll be like I'm finding a new video game to grind, you know? But at the end of the day, would I ever trade all my hours of gaming for something else? No, I don't think I would. Because I think it's shaped me into the person I am today. But would I trade some of those extra hours grinding for level up in a digital game?
Grimy.
Maybe. But that being said, gaming will always be part of my life. But it's important to stay conscious of whether or not it's consuming your life.
Right here.